Welcome. My name is J.Poww, and I want to welcome you to my new project. A new project that I would love for you to be a part of. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. You might remember me from the group UMV. Something's Going On, Straight From My Heart, So In Love With You. A lot of albums in the past. Been in the business for almost 20 years doing R&B. I don't want to date myself. But anyway, over my career, I've had 11 different albums. 11 albums from R&B to hip hop. But this album and this new project that I want to tell you about is extremely special to me. So let's take a moment, and I'm going to take you someplace special and tell you a little more about it. I wanted to bring you someplace special. I told you I was going to do that, right? All right, Christian Life Center Church. This is where my church home is. This is where I get my spiritual teaching, my guidance. And a big part of why I'm here today, because I'm here to talk about my new album, my new gospel album, Savior Made. You heard it right, Savior Made. So I want to tell you this album means a lot to me. When I say it means a lot to me, there's more than just records on a disc. It's my personal testimony.
Now this is my personal testimony. My oldest daughter was born 3 months early, and the doctor said that she might not survive. But oh, the devil is a lie. At age 3, they said that she had lung disease. Had the nerve to say that she won't see 3. But Jesus had the last word. They must not know the God. He said, keep praying, keep praying, keep praying. Stop praying, stop praying. Victory is yours. Victory is yours. Just claim it. Maintain. Hold on. Maintain. Sustain your faith. I'm here to tell you, He can do the impossible.
So some people saying, what's going to be different? What's going to be different than on your gospel record than is different than most gospel artists that are out right now? Well, I'll be very honest with you. This album, I guess would say is, I call it urban gospel, because it might not necessarily be your traditional gospel records. But I made this album with the intent to minister to young people or people in general who might not necessarily get into contemporary gospel, regular gospel. The music, you might say, is R&B, but the message is what's important. And while I hope to bring more souls to Christ in regards to the message as opposed to the music, but I want the music to be able to pull you in. So I'm hoping that when you listen to this record, you're not only bobbing your head, but you're listening to the music and you're listening to the message in the ministry. It's important to me that you listen to what's in my heart. All right, now for the most important part of this video presentation. Savior Made the album. I am trying to reach the masses. When I say the masses, I want this to be the biggest independent record that I've ever had. In doing so, I am obligated to raise a certain amount of funds to make this project work. What I'm asking of you is a donation of any kind to see this come to fruition. I have worked extremely hard. I want this record to be able to touch and minister to as many souls as I possibly can. So I'm asking for your help. It could be $1, it could be $5, it could be $100. Whatever you feel in your heart that you would like to place and see this movement continue, I would be grateful for and more than appreciative. I know what you're thinking. What can you get for your pledge? Well, for starters, I'd love to give you an advanced copy of the CD. I'd love to give you one of these new Savior Made t-shirts. I would love to list you in the credits on the album. And last but not least, I would love to come to your church and sing Savior Made. So you've heard me talk about this campaign and what it means to me. And I just want you to know that this gospel album is a new journey in my life. Savior Made, I hope will touch millions of souls out there. I hope it will help bring someone to Christ. So I'm asking you for your pledge in helping me make this Savior Made album reality. I appreciate you.
I've been trying to get your attention for so long. So I sent a messenger and Jay to sing this song. I sent a message. It's time you stop placing your faith so much in mortal man. Placing your faith in the world. I'm the reason you're doing so well. You need to recognize who I am. That promotion, that new house, that new baby. Where would you be without me? That breakthrough, yes, it was me. And I need you to know, this ain't social media.